Good morning students. You know, we were discussing the cell, the structural and functional unit of life. So, we have already discussed how the cell was discovered and how we can justify the statement that cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Then we discussed that organisms can be divided into two categories, namely unicellular and multicellular on the basis of number of cells they have. If their body is made up of only one cell or single cell, they are termed as unicellular organisms, and if their body is made up of many cells, they are termed as multicellular organisms. This we have already discussed. Now, moving ahead, we will come to the shape of the cell. So, there are different shapes of the cells which are there. For example, you can see here this first A figure 8.4 is shown, where you have been shown the spherical RBC. You can see that RBC, red blood cells, they are spherical and they are denucleated. Denucleated means they are devoid of nucleus, they do not have nucleus. Why they do not have nucleus? Because they have to carry more of hemoglobin. If they are not having any nucleus here and empty space is there, so they can have more of hemoglobin, because hemoglobin has the affinity or likingness for the oxygen. Hemoglobin combines readily, quickly with oxygen and forms oxyhemoglobin, and then it carries this to the cell. Cell is the destination for it. Okay. So, the question is on what basis or the shape of the cell depends upon two things. One is where the cell is located, that is location of the cell, and second is the function of the cell, whatever the function it performs. So, here if you see RBC, RBC is spherical and it is devoid of nucleus, it does not have any nucleus. The reason is its function, because its major function is to carry more of hemoglobin, and if it carries more of hemoglobin, it can readily combine with oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin. When it forms oxyhemoglobin compound, then this oxyhemoglobin goes to the destination, and destination is cell. So, hemoglobin carries oxygen and take it to the cell, and in the cell oxidation of the food happens and release of energy takes place. So, this is the role of the RBC. The reason why RBC is disc like, why they are spherical, why they do not have nucleus. So, it lies, this reason lies in the fact that the shape of the cell depends on two things. One is, as I told you, location, wherever they are located, and second is their function. If you see the nerve cell which is adjacent to it, you see nerve cell are the longest cell of the body. So, why they are long? Again, this fact is based on or the reason is based on the fact that they have to carry the messages, they have to transmit or they have to send the messages from the sense organ to the brain, again from the brain to the effectors. So, this is how we can say that the shape of the cell depends upon its location in the body, wherever it is located, and second is its function. Now, moving ahead, we can see that when cells combine together, as we have already discussed, that cells combine together to form the tissue, and cell performs various functions. Each organ in the system perform different functions such as digestion, assimilation, absorption. Similarly, different organs of the plant perform specific specialized function. For example, root help in the absorption of water and mineral. Leaves, as you have learnt in class 7th, are responsible for the synthesis of food. So, each organ is further made up of smaller parts called tissue. So, the basic fundamental thing here what they want to tell you is that cell combine together to form a higher level of organization to form tissue, and tissues they have a specified function to perform. So, we can say tissue is a group of cells which unite together to perform the same function. Thank you very much.